let me tell you, we know from experience, you cannot have a Juneteenth party without music. And this weekend, there will be lots of it with the help of a music legend and some of the city's rising stars.
Yeah, joining us now is a man that's been instrumental in Indy's music scene and a big part of this weekend's extravaganza, Sid. Uncle Jams Johnson. Good to see you, man.
See you.
It's good to be back home for this great festive weekend.
Yes,
oh,
sir,
my goodness.
Yes, sir. Okay, now, Sid, the opening night of the What the Funk tour and everything that's happening this weekend starts with somebody you may know, a longtime friend of yours, Kenneth Babyface Edmonds. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, I know that guy. I know that North Central alum.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Now, we're getting this party obviously started off with a bang. It's already sold out. I know it's exciting. You helped bring him here. Now, what's this I hear about this famous chili of yours that may or may not have gotten Babyface to go ahead and come back home? Anything?
Well, you see, I had to use my artful persuasion to get him to come do this, because he was here in Indianapolis performing at the State Fair last year, and he doesn't really like to come back through a venue that close. But this is a very special occasion, the 95th anniversary of the Madam Walker Legacy Center.
Yeah.
So I used all of that, and I said, you know, if you come and do this show, I'll make you some of my chili. And it was kind of like, deal.
Deal. I love that. And there's something about coming home, right? I know you feel so strongly about coming home and being here with people. You know, there's also going to be a block party and a concert on Saturday. Several of Indy's up-and-coming stars are performing. You know, what is it like for you to see all of these folks on stage? Because you've been such an integral part of so many careers.
I've sort of had my hand in the mix of many of the people that are playing the entire weekend. And for me, it's an honor because my artist Damon Carl is opening for Babyface.
Yes.
And Babyface is a great influence of his. Then my artist Kelsey Marie is performing at the block party, and her special guest on one of her songs is 12 and Dave Def. So that's good. And then the next night we have this conference where we're going to have the wonderful Elena Renee, we're going to have UG Skywalking and Damon and Kelsey. And
you hear all those all-Indiana artists? We have had all of those all-Indy artists.
If those names sound familiar to you, there's a reason for that. They've been here in the studio, a bunch of them. And then we have everything you need to know about the music business and industry.
We're going to break it down for you. We're going to let you know about the music, what you need to do about your music, what you need to do about the business of your music, and how you can navigate through this difficult industry with streaming. And let's not forget, and sandwiched in between there is the What the Funk show with all of these legendary funk artists like Zap.
Zap. You see?
Listen, look, I know a little something about funk. Thanks to Big Mike, my dad. He's all about
Zap comes from Dayton, Ohio.
I know.
Very close to your hometown. Ohio has a lot of funk. And then the original Lakeside, they were formed in Dayton, Ohio. Then you've got Climax featuring Bernadette Cooper. Man, I mean, it's just going to be funky.
Right?
So bring your extra deodorant.
Bring your deodorant.
Look, that's a family conversation. Please don't be out here.
Don't be out here, Mercy.
Real quick, you know, 2 years of being apart, and now we're finally getting a chance to be together again in these types of, you know, environments. What do you think that means, especially to the talented musicians that we have right here in our own backyard?
Music is the soundtrack of all of our lives. It is a unifying factor. You can take people that have the most hardcore conservative position and people that have the most hardcore liberal position, but the one thing they all like is music. Everybody likes music, whether it's country, jazz, blues, rock, R&B, funk, skiffle, reggae, classical, gospel. Everybody likes music. So music is that unifying thing. I just wish that we could stay united after we hear the music. But this weekend, we're going to celebrate the freedom of black people in this country by being festive for Juneteenth. And let's not everybody forget the meaning of Juneteenth. It's because that's where freedom was for persons of the African diaspora that were enslaved in America. And so that's important. So we're going to celebrate it.
Thank you, Uncle Jams. You got to love it.
Sid, thank you so much for being here, man. Can I get those tickets now?
Well, we didn't tell them, Sid, we're going to be together tomorrow. It's okay. Well, real quick.
As a matter of fact, I think you're going to be doing a little hostess?
Yes, I'll be
And
emceeing
I don't think
tomorrow.
you're on the list.
Who's that?
Well, on that note,
Because we don't do Texans.
On Juneteenth, you don't do Texas?
No, because it took you guys a long time to realize you were free.
well, on that note, Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown, maybe you can save us in this situation.
Listen, there's a lot of heat and a little shade. All right.